right in turns.
Take me out on the water.
We eat fishy.
Way out in the woods. Where the breathing is easy, the living is good.
All you can do is just laugh. Welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. We're sponsored by the Badger Sportsman Magazine, Bartline Barrels, Warrior Boats, Lynch of McGuanago, Big Snow Resort, Hard and Soft Fishing, Suzuki, Wings Over Wisconsin, Dick Smith's Bait and Tackle, Kamick Law Firm, Kamalon Measuring Tools, Deep Freeze, Cold Snap, Otter, Norm's Egg, and Jiffy.
And remember, it's a great day to be alive.
Out in the great outdoors.
Holy moly.
Hey, you know what I just noticed? And Grant and Hunter said this to me. I said, is there a launch fee at these launches? And they looked at me kind of weird. And they said, no, there's no launch fee. We already pay taxes. You know something? I think I'm going to have a little talk with our governor because almost every one of our big launches now are pay launches. And it makes sense. We're already paying taxes. You guys, if this boat goes down today, it's going to look like the Valdez, I'll tell you that. Because look at all the crap we got in here. Hey, good morning and welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. This morning we're back up in Minnesota and I'll tell you we got some great weather and today we're actually fishing up on Mille Lacs and we're going to be doing some smallmouth fishing. Hey, Grant and Hunter, our special guests today, these guys live for the outdoors and I'll tell you, they got us up here. We came up to fish with them today. Tell us guys, what's going on?
Well, I mean, the smallmouth bite has been hot up here lately. I've seen pictures of guys catching smallmouth up to 7 pounds,
Woo!
6 pounds. And,
Nice fish.
having 50 fish days, and since it's a hot bite, pretty much in the center of Minnesota, that we'd showcase it.
That sounds good. Hey, well, how many fish are we going to catch today? You going to say, or are you going to be conservative and just play it safe?
I'd say more than 5.
More? That's awesome. Okay, you know what? Let's go out. And what are we going to be fishing today? We're going to be fishing a lot of structure, rock structure. Are the fish shallow or are they deep? Tell us. You know, what are you thinking about today to start off with?
Well, I think since a little overcast, they might be shallow, but we'll have to see as the day goes on.
Okay, all right. Hey, stay tuned. Let's see what happens today up here on Mille Lacs. I'll tell you, I haven't been up here myself in about probably 15 or 20 years. And the last time I was up here, it was actually for a walleye tournament. And today we're definitely fishing smallmouth.
The Warrior story continues with the best tracking, driest ride in the industry. Designed with a high degree of dead rise and bow flare to push water out and down for a smooth, dry, comfortable ride. The smart trolling keel limits bow drift for enhanced boat control in the wind, and with a lifetime hull warranty, Warrior boats are built to last. Warrior Boats, a legend reborn.
Badger Sportsman Magazine, Wisconsin's premier outdoor magazine. Fishing and hunting in Wisconsin, written by outdoor enthusiasts from Wisconsin. Each issue features timely fishing and hunting articles from experts across the state. Badger Sportsman Magazine will help you make the most out of your time in the woods or on the water. Subscribe to Badger Sportsman Magazine today.
Hey folks, the Badger Sportsman Magazine wants to see a picture of you having fun in the outdoors. And to have a chance to win a trip with us here on Larry Smith Outdoors and a hard and soft water fishing kit, all you have to do is submit that picture to thebadgersportsman.com.
Oh, there you go. All right, nice job. What do you got? Small one? It's a fish.
Walleye.
Oh, walleye. Hey, we're not fishing walleyes.
Trash fish.
Yeah. What do you got now?
That's a smallmouth.
Little smallmouth.
All right, well, at least,
Oh man.
nice job.
Oh, it's a start.
Oh, there you go.
That's like a good one.
That was on the leech.
We got one live bait fisherman and 2 artificials. One guy doesn't like to eat a lot, which is purely okay. And then 2 of us definitely like to eat a lot. So, oh, you gotta try that apple stuff. I'm telling you, we got plenty of food today. And hey, the last trip to Minnesota was a little rough on me. Not this one. I got a whole case of it in the back of my truck. Now these guys, Hunter and Grant, have never had Sundrop. I told them before, like I tell everybody, I'm not responsible for what happens to you after you drink this stuff.
Goodness.
Boy, you just started doing that too.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Woo, nice fish. Nice job.
You know what had happened there?
Wow, you just switched that up too. I'll tell you, that's one thing about you guys. You know, hey, I'll tell you something. Very interesting. There's a nice fish right there. Hold him up to the camera. That is absolutely awesome smallmouth there.
You know
Hey, yeah, go ahead.
You know what happened there was I was dragging it right on the bottom. I missed him, pulled up, reeled up about halfway in the water column, so about 6 feet down, and bang, he hit it on.
You were halfway up in the water column when you got that?
Wow, that's nothing big, but
Yeah, it's still a nice fish.
we're getting a little pattern together.
Nice fish.
We're just on the Kalins tube.
You guys live the fish. You know what? What's your vision in the future for you guys? Where do you guys, as young guys, where do you guys want to end up?
You know, just keep progressing.
Yeah.
Maybe have a show like you one day. That'd be awesome.
That would be great.
Maybe even do a little guiding.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess our vision is all over the place, but you know, still we're progressing. So
That's all that matters. You guys are young. You got plenty of time to decide.
Yeah, because now, I mean, we're making videos. We started out doing that, and the sponsors they started to come, and we didn't expect it. And then I didn't expect 3 years later to end up being on a TV show, so that's pretty cool.
Hey, so if somebody wants to see the videos that you guys have produced, how do they go on and find it?
They have to go to, if you type in Rip Some Lips HG on YouTube, our videos will come up, or typing in Rip Some Lips just for short.
Yep.
And then we post videos every week, just like Larry, 52 a year, if we can get them in. And then I also sell fishing tackle, and that is all linked through our YouTube, so you can see that all there.
Well, you guys are entrepreneurs. It's nice to see young guys that are entrepreneurs that want to come up and, you know, these guys are working their way up, you know. They're working hard, going to school, working at, you guys work for Joe's too, right? Tell us about Joe's. Yep.
yeah, we work part-time there, spooling reels mainly, giving bait out. We work in the fishing section, so.
And Joe's is one of the largest places in Minnesota.
Yeah, and it's family-owned. It's not. There's only one store, so.
Okay.
County Road B in St. Paul.
That's awesome. Getting a little warm out. Take this off.
Oh, what you got there? A little bit of lint. I'm gonna have to have a talk with your dad about these guys. When he gives people these sweatshirts, he's gonna have to wash them first. Or maybe I shouldn't be wearing a black t-shirt. Holy cats. Hey, gives it a little class.
Kalins has been catching multi-species fish for over 30 years. From our crappie grubs, to our seismic series of hybrid swim baits and grubs, to our jerk minnows.
You can't see that jerk minnow, can you?
To our garlic and salt impregnated wacko worm.
That's a Kalins wacko.
Our premium line of Kalin jig heads. Oh, and our original Kalins grub still does a pretty good job too.
Fish, look at that Kalins in her mouth right there.
Wings Over Wisconsin, a nonprofit organization dedicated to natural resource restoration, preservation, and education with youth and community involvement. through cooperation with private landowners, state and federal agencies. Wings Over Wisconsin has been a leader in the preservation of our natural wildlife habitat, with donated dollars staying in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. For information about how you can join this great organization or how to start a new chapter, please visit wingsoverwisconsin.org.
Patrick, what are you doing out here?
Mark, I'm going fishing this weekend, but with this massive selection of trucks, I can't figure out which one to take.
The brand new Lynch McGuanago stores have a massive selection of brand new Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Make your next stop at the all-new state-of-the-art Lynch McGuanago dealerships today.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
You just went, are you drop shotting now? Yeah. Boy, he's got that rod boat over pretty good. That's a lightweight rod though, huh? That's what it's all about. Nice fish or not? That's a nice fish. Nothing wrong with that. Boy, I tell you, we made that move and I'll tell you, it really paid. Nice job. On a wacky worm drop shot, huh?
Yeah.
Nice job. You know, we got quite a bit of weeds down here and we're in about 12 and a half, 14 foot of water now.
Ate that already, nice fish.
Nice job. Now we're putting it together. This should be a good fish, you guys. I'll tell you something. I just put that Kalins tube on there, casted it back there. I had a swim jig. This is a big fish. This is a heavy rod I got. Look at that rod boat over. This is a big fish. If I don't lose him, I get him in the motor. I'm gonna come around your way, right here. He's on your side. Oh, look at that. That's a nice fish. You gotta kind of move. Let's switch spots. I'm loving this. This is absolutely awesome. Smallmouth fishing on Mille Lacs. Look at the size of that fish. Look at that fish. That is a tank. Got him? No net today, boys. No net sponsor. We got a net sponsor coming, but it ain't, the deal's not done yet. Look at the size of that fish. Nice, hold that up. Woo! Gotta love that. Yeah, I love it.
It is 8 pets.
Look at that. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, that Kalins tube jig just absolutely smoked that thing. You had just caught that small one on the bobber on the leech, you know, and I threw that Kalins tube jig back there, and boy, nice job.
Yeah, the crawfish are like a really reddish orange, so that orange tip was doing it.
That's what you said before when I was going through the baits. That's awesome. Out of here. Woo! Nice job. All right, awesome. So you keep trying. There you go. Oh, that's not no small one, I don't think.
No.
Holy man, what do you? Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe that bobber does not sit there more than 5 minutes and you get a fish. Hey, you're cutting into my turf, buddy. Oh, that's a nice fish. Whoa. Watch the rod tip. That's a tanker. Got her. Yep.
Jeez,
another week we'll have a net sponsor. Nice. Look at the belly on that fish. Look at that thing.
This lake is so full of crayfish. They just
pretty chunky.
Wow. You got the hook remover?
Yeah. Popped it right out.
Did you? Okay. Good. Good deal. Yep. Nice fish right there. Hold them up a little bit longer because that really is a nice fish. Yeah. Nice chunky fish. Look at the colors on them. That belly looks like it could explode.
In the fall time, it's double that size.
I know.
Awesome.
Wow.
Back you go.
Nice job. Nice job.
So today, this is how I'm hooking. We're using crawlers and leeches. The crawlers seem to be working a little bit better. So I just got a size 4 octopus on there. I just barely tip hook it gives it the best action. Usually when you thread it on there, you don't lose as many worms, but it seems like you don't get as many fish because it kind of decreases the action. So I think hooking them in the top part of the head kind of irritates them, so they go a little bit more crazy.
Boy, I dropped my standard down there a little bit. Holy cats. What? What kind of guy's using live bait for smallmouth?
Oh, man.
What do you got? I think you got a catfish.
Yeah, I think so too, big carp.
Let's see what you got. Will that be something?
No, this is a bass.
Holy cats, that rod.
Oh, this thing's 5 pounds, I bet.
Oh, come on, now it's 5? We better see this fish, because I'll tell you, it keeps growing.
Oh my goodness. It'll be 10 pounds by the time it gets
right.
There.
Come on.
5 pounds.
You and that live bait, I'll tell you that.
This thing's huge.
How big is it now?
6, I bet.
6. Here, oh, whoa, that's a nice fish.
Oh, barely hooked.
Oh, good job. Nice job. Holy cats, hold that one up. That is a, that's a tank. Yeah, that's definitely picture worthy.
It's probably only about 4 pounds.
Right, still, that's a nice fish. Damn kids.
At Jiffy, we pride ourselves at being #1 in developing the best propane drills on the ice. It's why our engineers have worked side by side with anglers for 65 years running. All built and tested right here in the US of A. Patented proven performance is Jiffy's vision for the future, and from where we stand, the future looks pretty darn sweet. Jiffy, we put the world on ice.
With ice fishing just around the corner, it's time to gear up. Check out the new Pro Skimmer by Deep Freeze. Offered in 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch models. The fastest ice skimmer on the market. And once you're ready for those tip-ups, don't forget about Blue Tips, the first tip-up alert system sent straight to your smartphone. Free app available on Android and iOS. Check out these and other products at deepfreezefishing.com or any of your favorite retailers.
Again? Little better?
No.
Oh, got me too, that little sucker.
We both got one.
Yeah. Hey, I figured I'm gonna get a bite sooner or later. You wanna try that hook remover from Cold Snap?
Sure, yeah.
Yep, where do we got that for you? Let's see how that works, even though I got you all tangled up here. Just kind of stick it in his mouth. Yeah, show everybody how that works.
Just a little slot in there, and you just kind of grab your hook and push down just like that. It comes out real easy.
Piece of cake. Awesome. Thank you.
Fish don't die.
So. Let them go. Awesome. You just threw it back down, and yeah, it's a good fish. Oh yeah, it's a good, definitely. Watch out for that control. You just, yep, it's good. It's good. Yep. I'll tell you what, I was tangled with you in that last fish. There's a nice fish. Yep. Wow, he just, oh, there he goes. Easy come, easy go, right? You know, it's funny that you and I were hooked together and you just threw my line there. And you know, one thing that's telling me is I gotta slow down with that tube jig. I'm pulling it way too fast because it was sitting in the water, stalled out there for probably about 2-3 minutes, and then you unhook my line after catching your fish got tangled in it, which was clearly my fault. Hey Grant, Hunter, obviously you guys have the true passion and love for the outdoors. Really, what got you guys involved in fishing to the extreme like you guys are? Was it your mom and dad, or I mean, tell me how you guys got to the point where you're at.
Sure, Larry. Well, when I was younger, I've always liked it. Not so much my brother until he was about 7 or 8. And then as we progressed, we got like 12 and 13, and then we started tying hair jigs for ourselves and then selling them a little bit. And then we even picked up some sponsors along the way. So.
Yeah, we never expected to pick up bigger companies like Frable and Plano and things like that, because 14, 16 years old, we never expected that.
That's awesome that they gave you that chance.
Yeah. And then 3 years later, we're on a TV show and we're making YouTube videos, and I'm selling my products in Joe Sporting Goods and some other retailers, but we never expected to get to this point. And it's going good as it is.
Just hard work. Hey, somebody better grab that bobber rod back there because it's going in the water. Gotta love that. Boy, I'll tell you, you guys are whooping me. Holy moly.
Oh, that's a big one.
Talk about taking a beating. I might switch to muskies. Nice. Still a good fish. Gotta love that.
Look at how pale he is. Like I said earlier, it seems like half of these fish are in the sand, half of them are in the rock. And the sand, they turn a little lighter, and the rock, they turn a little darker.
That's got a little weight to it, huh?
Yeah.
You look like the masked Murado now.
I say walleye.
Walleye? No way.
Hope not.
Me too. Whoa. I say small eye.
Small eye.
Let's see that 6-pounder today. No?
Oh my goodness.
Is it that big?
Yeah, it's a 4-pound
smaller. Oh. Whoa, that's a giant. You gonna grab it? That's a nice fish. Holy camole.
Oh my God.
Whoa, jackpot. Look how dark that fish is.
Look how he ate that.
Look at that.
I didn't think he was that big.
Wow. Hold that fish up again. That is absolutely, that is a toad. Yep, a 4-pounder. That fish is bigger than 4 pounds. Wow, that is a nice fish. God darn it, you are on fire today.
Oh, he is just head shaking.
That is a nice fish. Another nice, oh man, just laying right there with that too. It's amazing the amount of smallmouth. You know, I've always think of Mille Lacs as a walleye, and it was like a great musky fishery. I'm sure it still is, but boy, this smallmouth fishing, this is as good as any place I've ever fished before. Woo! Another nice fish.
Probably did a 3-pounder.
That one's a little better, huh?
Oh yeah.
Decent fish, Grant?
I'm thinking so.
Okay, let's see what you got there. Gotta be bigger than your brothers, I'll tell you that.
Oh, there we go.
Nice fish. I cannot get over the amount of nice smallmouth. I'm still a little disappointed that you guys don't have to pay for your boat landings. You know, I don't think that's fair. That you guys, all your boat landings are free. That's a nice fish right there. Want to hold that one up? Nice job. Boy, I mean, how many of them have we caught? How many of them have you guys caught today?
How many of them has Larry supervised?
Right.
Oh.
That's a nice fish. Definitely, that sucker's got some, that is definitely a big fish. Oh, that's that lightweight rod too. Yeah, that is definitely a nice fish.
Pounds at least, 3 pounds. Oh,
decent fish, nice fish. Oh, that's a pretty fish right there. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, look at that fish. Gotta love fishing Mille Lacs smallmouth.
Wow,
That is a ball. Boy, I'll tell you guys, we have had one. Look at that fish. Turn around. We have had one incredible day. Turn that baby right around.
Wow.
Look at that. We have definitely put the smack down. I keep saying we. You guys have definitely put the smack down on these smallmouth. Sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. And I guess today, guess what? I'm the bug so far. Even though I've caught quite a few fish, these kids are kicking my butt.
Subscribe now to never miss an issue of the Badger Sportsman magazine. This issue features Green Bay Packer Jeff Janis. Along with great celebrity profiles, you'll find everything you need to know to have fun and be successful outdoors in Wisconsin. For availability in your area and subscription information, check out badgersportsman.com today.
We're giving the Shotgun Schaefer a break tonight. Holy moly. Shotgun Schaefer, you got some competition. What a great way to finish off the day. Some fantastic fishing out on Lake Mille Lacs for smallmouth today, and what an excellent meal right here, I'll tell you. Thanks, you guys. Hey, and just remember, it's a great day and a great night to be alive.
Always gotta have one joker in the boat, don't we? No trespassing. Yeah, you get lost. Hit the road.